Hi again, this is part 3, a very short part. I've just actually put the wing on, it's for the restoration of the Talbot Express, and made a bit of a bodge in that I didn't drill. I had a smaller drill than I had necessary really for the pot rivets, so I had to use very thin pot rivets, very small ones. Didn't work too well, and you'll see what's happened. But I had to resort to another technique, using some of those electrician screws which I've mentioned earlier, and very handy, and that got me out of the spot really. So I'll show you what's happened, and in the next thrilling instalment, we also did something stupid and knelt on the tube of Sudaflex, what was left of it, and it's taken me ages to get them off my jeans, so no, never mind, that's another thing. Right. Now the screws I'm talking about are these Orbix metal screws, and this is you see they got I think I can show you, they've got a little drill thing at the end, and you just screw them in, ideally with a drill and bit. So you can see I've put the panel on, put all the Sudaflex in all over the place, particularly the corners on all the edges, and crisscrossed on the inside of this. And the pot rivets, they're too small, the ones I use. One of them did hold, you can see it there, to just prove I've did it. And these are drilled in afterwards. What I'll be doing is letting that set, and then tomorrow I will angle grind them off when this is all set. Oh yeah. Oh, just a little tip with the Sudaflex. With the Sudaflex, if you're going to an old tube, sometimes they're difficult to get the last bit out. I had a few old tubes in the garage, and if you don't want much, it's actually worth cutting them open with a Stanley knife. I'll put them in the bin now. And you see what I've done. So just cut them open and then gouged out the stuff inside, which is still okay, but obviously the end gets blocked with as it cures, so you can't really squeeze the whole thing out of the tube. But there was enough in there to do quite a bit of that panel. And that's so I cut one end off and then proceeded to kneel on that end, so it's taken me a bit of time to get it off anyway. That's life, and that tends to be what happens, so clear up after yourself as you're going along. Top tip. Okay, so that's part 3, thanks.